Hey makeup friends, today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 different eye looks using the Naked Wild West palette from Urban Decay. Let's get into this. As always, I want to start off by welcoming you back to my channel, or if you are new here, then hello and welcome. My name is Kara, and on my channel we like to mix beauty, brains, and the occasional F-bomb. So like I said, today we're going to be doing 3 looks using the Urban Decay Naked Wild West. I always want to call it Naked Cowboy. I think that would have been the perfect name, but Naked Wild West, if you haven't seen the inside of it, this is what she looks like. So basically a neutral palette with pops of blue. And what I like about this one though is that it's a mix of warm and cool tones, and I really do like the teal options that are in here as well. In the past, I haven't been a super huge fan of the Naked palettes. I did have Naked 3, I also have Naked Cherry, and I feel like there was one other that I tried out from them, and I just can't remember which one it was. I still have Naked Cherry, but I did declutter Naked 3 ages ago. And if I did have another one, I decluttered that too because I don't have it anymore. Clearly it was forgettable, so there we have that. Naked 3 I found to be just really dusty and dull, and it just wasn't anything that excited me. This one, however, I really am drawn to the color story in here. I like the mix of warms and cools, and I really do like those blues that are in here as well. In terms of the packaging on this one, you have that nice hard plastic packaging. The only downside to that is that it doesn't flip all the way back, and I usually like that in a palette. I just like to be able to hold it in my little tiny hands. My hands are very disproportionately small to the rest of me. I'm 5'9", but I've got the hands of a toddler. I don't know. Anyways, it does have a big mirror in there, so if that's something that you enjoy, this has it. And with that plastic, I mean, you can set it to any angle, so if you do actually like using the mirror, you can without having to like manipulate the palette in a weird way. It retails for $68 Canadian or $49 US. It's by no means a new palette. I do think it was released this year, but it's been a few months at any rate. But I just wanted to do 3 looks with it just to show you some versatility with that. I am not sure if I'm going to continue these 3 looks using one palette. I would love some feedback from you in the comments whether or not that's something that you're interested in. Looking at my analytics for my recent 3 looks with one palette using the Michaela and Glamlight palette, it doesn't seem that there's much interest in it. So I'm going to keep testing the waters and see if you guys are enjoying that kind of content. If not, I'm not going to put myself to the stress of doing it. But for today, we've got 3 looks using... What the hell is this thing called? Naked Wild... Why is it not called Naked Cowboy? Can anybody second my motion? I move that we change the name of this palette to Naked Cowboy. Who seconds? Please, let me know. Anyways, I'm going to set these to music again. They're fairly self-explanatory in terms of the application. Let's just get into it. That's what we're going to do. Then I'll pop in afterwards and just give you some final thoughts on this palette before we wrap the video up. So here we go with look number 1.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just want to go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't want to be stuck in boring conversations with you. I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I'll be going away for a while. Oh, and I don't know what I'll find. Maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. when I go my own way. 'Cause I am on my way. 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 Hey, I think that you're in over your head. Now I'm done talking. This time I might go out with my friends. And I don't want your sad blue eyes. You know everything about me. Like I need my territory. So why are you still so needy? You're in over your head. Phone is ringing, always at a bad time. Every time you flash your name, always leaving, then you got me chasing you like I'm the one to blame. Oh, I think you're so rude. Don't wanna fight you, but you don't ever take a break. 'Cause you love drama, forget the karma. No, you don't ever take a break. It's always about you, you. Always about you. Oh, I don't wanna fight you, but now you're so rude. 'Cause you love drama. 'Cause you love drama. You love drama. Funny how it changed in a matter of time. First you were so easy, but now I can't even get through to your mind. 'Cause you don't wanna listen. I know everything about you. Like it's hard for you to be true. Oh, funny how it changed in a matter of time. Phone is ringing, always at a bad time. Every time you flash your name, always leaving, then you got me chasing you like I'm the one to blame. Oh, I think you're so rude. Don't wanna fight you, but you don't ever take a break. 'Cause you love drama, forget the karma. No, you don't ever take a break. It's always about you, you. Always about you. Oh, I don't wanna fight you, but now you're so rude. 'Cause you love drama. 'Cause you love drama. You love drama.
Like I was falling through the air. No one but myself to hold my hand. Standing in the shadows of what we have been. Sleeping with your back facing me. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make. And I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. We're dancing as one.
So there you have it, guys. Those are the 3 looks that I created using the palette. And I just want to let you know, I like this palette, but I don't love it. I do really like the color story that's in here, but I think there are better quality shadows out there than the Urban Decay formula. That's not to say that there's anything necessarily wrong with Urban Decay, but they're not the most pigmented mattes. You do have to build up the color. There's good and there's bad to that. Sometimes it can be a little bit frustrating, but on the positive side, it makes it very user-friendly, especially for beginners, because you're not going to go in full opacity and then have to try to work with that. So it is a little bit more beginner-friendly in that sense, where you have that opportunity to build the shades up, and it helps like just be a little bit more forgiving in that sense. With respect to the shimmers that are in here, they look beautiful when you first apply them. A few hours later, I do notice a bit of transfer down onto the lower area of my eyes, and by the end of the day, they are definitely not as vibrant. We'll put it that way. It's not that they disappeared completely, but whereas they were very reflective upon initial application, by the end of the day, it's really just like the color is left, but that like metallic shine to them has pretty much exited the party. So I just put that out there. I do like the palette, as I said. It's just that it's not my favorite, and it's certainly not one that I am jumping up and down in love with, but it is very workable. And if you are new to makeup and you just kind of want to dip your toe into the world of color, I think that this gives you that nice little option there. Everything kind of works well with each other. You do have that mix of warm and cool. And then these teal shades are also very, very pretty. So not a bad choice for a beginner, but if you are used to say like indie brand eyeshadow palettes where there's a lot of density of pigment and a lot of really high foiled metallic shine to their shimmer shadows, this one's gonna probably leave you wanting more. With all of that said though, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next one. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now.